Hello friends, today we are going to talk about leg clots. These are clots which develop in the veins of the legs. You all know what veins are. What you see at the back of your hand with the naked eye are veins. They carry the blood away from the body back towards the heart. Once the blood reaches the heart, it goes through the lungs, gets oxygenated, fresh oxygen gets mixed up with this blood, and then it gets pumped back out into the body through the arteries, and that is how the circulation is maintained. Now, the blood which goes down into the legs during the supply, if it does not come back up to the heart, it has a tendency to stay where it is, and that's the effect of gravity. If you are sitting for long periods of time, if you are standing for long periods of time, if there is no movement, then the blood tends to stay in one particular position, and when the blood stops flowing, it clots. That's how leg clots are formed. I will talk to you and tell you more about how they are formed, but for now, understand that the clots which develop in the legs, they have a tendency to then, once formed, they have a tendency to travel. Once these clots form and they travel, they move up, as I told you, to the heart. And when they come up to the heart, through the heart, they go up into the lungs. In the lungs, if they are big, they can actually block the blood supply to the lungs, and the lungs then stop breathing, which means we stop breathing. And that is the most dangerous complication of leg clots in the legs. This is called lung clots or pulmonary embolism. This is an extremely dangerous situation, and at quite a few times it can be fatal. A sudden large clot which moves from the legs up into the heart, into the lungs, blocks off the main lung artery, can actually be fatal. So it's extremely important to recognize the reasons as to when these leg clots or how these leg clots develop in our body. Next time I will talk to you about that. See you.